bring in the founder and president of the Oil and Gas Workers Association, Matt Coday. Matt, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Great to see you. So I'm so interested in what is happening in the Gulf of America. You know, everybody thought that the president did that as a troll. I think it was probably part of a bigger plan that we're seeing play out right now. But what are you hearing from oil and gas workers in terms of the energy demand that we're now seeing and the increase of output that is being required as a result of what's happening in Iran?
Sure, Katie. First of all, thanks for having me on tonight. Right now, the Gulf of America is hotter than Katie Porter's mashed potatoes. Everybody working in this industry is excited to see more demand for the products that we produce. You know that President Trump, whenever he thanked us for our endorsement in September of 2023, he said, you know, I will not let you down. And President Trump has never once let us down. So there's a lot of excitement. We love to sell American oil, and oil and gas jobs for Americans benefit every American. So there's a lot of excitement, even amongst Democrats.
So in terms of, you know, your group, the Oil and Gas Workers Association, you guys said that we're ready, Mr. President, when he posted about the dozens of oil tankers sailing towards the Gulf of America to load up on American oil. So how is the U.S. oil and gas sector preparing to amp up even more production as demand for the oil grows? And what does it mean long-term geopolitically for Americans in being the producer of the world's oil rather than regions far, far away?
No, and that's a great point that you hit on. Why would we let the terrorists of Iran control the world's oil supply? America should control the world's oil supply, not the terrorists of Iran, and of course our adversaries in China. And so while there's a lot of excitement in the oil and gas industry right now, there's also some hesitancy because we're not sure if prices are going to stay elevated. Ultimately, what we need to do and what President Trump is doing so well during this term is to bring on more pipelines so that we have takeaway capacity. And then, of course, to bring on more refining capacity so that we process more of the crude oil we produce here in the United States, and we can continue to process oil to export to our friends and allies around the world.
So, Matt, the U.S. is blockading Iranian ports, meaning that the Iranians can't do business when it comes to oil. The regime stands to lose around $160 million per day. Will U.S. oil exports continue to expand even if the blockade ends?
Yes, I think right now, I saw Mahek and Lisa on your show last night, and they were talking about this great reset that is happening right now. President Trump is really realigning the entire world's order, and that's great for American oil and gas workers. That's great for every American, because whenever you think about it, USA oil and gas production will generate severance tax revenues, and those severance tax revenues fund roads, schools, hospitals, social programs, and our first responders. During President Trump's first term, I believe 2019, our industry supported 11.3 million jobs nationwide and 7.9% of our nation's GDP. So as American oil and natural gas exports continue to expand, it's good for every American.
So, Matt, it's hard to believe that after everything you just said about how amazing the oil and gas industry is for Americans, the things it pays for, the lifestyles it provides for Americans, the hard-working, good jobs it provides, the families it's able to feed, the oil and gas industry has been demonized for years and years, and that has finally turned around. President Trump has always campaigned on American energy independence, and not just independence, but dominance. In fact, he had you speak about it at his 2024 rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. You were on stage before he was shot. So what was your relationship with the president then, and what has it been since then as he's gotten back into the Oval Office and is working to boost your industry?
Let me just start with, I love President Trump. I absolutely love that man. You mentioned the first rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. July 13th, 2024 was the first time I ever got to meet him in person. And obviously, it was the greatest day of my life until it wasn't. And then, of course, I got to see him again backstage and speak again on stage, or actually to lead the Pledge of Allegiance on October 5th of 2024. I love this president. You know, the work that we get to do, really just education and then a little bit of policy work to help oil and gas workers, it really comes from a whole lot of experience. And so we've gotten to go to the White House a couple of times. You know, a lot of people who work in our industry have gotten the chance to meet President Trump. You mentioned Butler. I have said since July 13th, 2024, I wish every American got the chance to meet President Trump, to understand how warm and friendly and genuine he is.
Well, I'm sure the president would, if he had the opportunity, he would absolutely try to meet every American that he could. Matt Coday, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Great to hear from you. Hope you come back. Kate. Thank you.